Hello boys, so EA have dropped the first gameplay patch in a while. There is a new playstyle out along with a few other things. So we're going to be having a look, we're going to be testing the gameplay as we do. Let me know if you've tried it, maybe you think that there's something different going on that isn't in the patch notes. I know that that's a common thing that people seem to find. We'll see if the gameplay feels the same. Obviously I think a lot of us agree that the gameplay has gradually changed, at least in some way, since the last patch without there being another patch. So, we're going to have a look at it. Leave a like if you enjoy these videos. Any questions, do subscribe as well, and let's go. If you need the cheapest FC25 coins to build your super team, then check out MMOEXP by clicking the link down below and use code JambooUK for 8% off. Okay, so it is the Legends Return update. I'm not going to read everything because it's a bit boring, but essentially, low-driven shot playstyle and playstyle plus is here. We'll try and have a look and see if we can get one of the players in our team and actually perform that when we test the gameplay out. Reduced precision lob pass accuracy. You've got Beckenbauer coming back. Super subs coming in. What are the actual gameplay updates? Okay, so you've got the playstyle, of course. That's going to increase the shot accuracy, blah, blah, blah. Significantly increase the accuracy of clearance headers. Interesting. Sometimes CPU... okay, we don't care about that. Maybe there's not too much. There seems to be a lot of AI stuff here. Not positioning themselves as intended. Skill move animation may not have occurred as responsively as intended. That is an issue that I've actually faced. When I'm going for like a ball roll scoop, it would sometimes just not do it, which was really annoying. But let's go in, have a look. I'm going to see if I can get a player in my team with this new play style, and we'll get into a game. Okay, so even though this new play style is in the game, I'm not entirely sure that anybody has it yet. Like, I've looked on Footbin and stuff. I've looked in game. It appears nobody has it. If anyone has an idea, do let me know. But we're going to test the gameplay anyway. The low-driven shot is actually something I do use in my gameplay anyway. So you're probably going to see that. We'll do one of my normal videos. We're just going to test the gameplay. I'll try and help you guys improve while doing it as well. If you are new to the channel, I'm, I guess, like a top 1% player. I used to play FIFA professionally. Now we're just chilling, playing champs, elite division, all that stuff. So we're going to get into a game. We'll test out the gameplay. Let's get into it. So we're getting into our game. I am using a 4-2-3-1. Go and check out my last video if you want to see like how to just master using this formation. I genuinely think it's up there with the 4-2-1-3 in terms of being meta. I think this formation honestly is absolutely crazy. Like, I really, really do recommend it. But let's see whether anything feels different. You know, maybe a bit more responsive, maybe not. You never know what EA are cooking up when it comes to these patches. That's why I always find these videos so interesting. I'm a big believer that things definitely do change that aren't even in the patch notes. So we will see. I'm interested to see whether that skill move thing happens. Because like I say, when I go for these ball roll scoops out wide, quite a lot of the time it just doesn't respond. But we've had 2 in a row there, which did actually come off. So that is nice. Here, we're using that second man press. Got to make sure that we're marking the runners in behind. You see here, what I'm doing is I'm doing the 2 jobs at once. We're manually pressing whilst using that second man press. We're just creating extra pressure on the ball. Make sure that we're tracking all the runners in behind. And that is what keeps us having a solid defence. There again, it didn't register properly. So, I mean, that's good job, EA. Not what we want to see. There, I should have just turned the other way and shot. He's still got a decent weaker foot. Here, got to make sure that we're tracking the runner in behind. So that is what we will do. Beautiful defending. That is really sloppy. First game of the day on stuff. Step in, press the tackle button. Beautiful. We'll use a player lock, play the ball down the line. And now we're trying to send Maradona on a forward run. Sending our fullback on a run as well. You need to be manually triggering your runs a lot, like using this L1. Very, very important. Recycle the ball back in. The stadium is horrible, by the way, like the shadows and stuff. I don't know what is going on here. Fake player lock him. We'll recycle the ball back. Not really anything on. Wow, that feels really, really clunky, man. Really clunky. Oh, wow, that's some pass. He's going to score from here, sadly. Nope, he's choked. We absolutely take it. Not the best opening 15 minutes at all. Oh, my God, Jamboo, wake up, brother. Seriously, that is embarrassing. We have recovered. Okay. We need to just chill. I think we're okay. We're just making some stupid first game on mistakes. In terms of the gameplay right now, though, I can't lie, it's feeling a bit stiff. It really is. Hopefully, you know, it can change on a game-by-game basis. We all know that. So hopefully, you know, that's just what this is. Taking our time, sending our players on in-behind runs once again. You can see that in this 4-2-3-1, we do have a lot of forward options. You're trying to go for these driven passes and creating these little triangles here. Over the top through ball, unlucky. I do wish that they would change the over the top through balls, because there is so many basic ones where I find, like, in my head it just makes sense and it looks like they should be going to the player, and they just don't. I find them like wildly inconsistent. But then you can play like a first time over the top one and it locks perfectly. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me, like, in my head. Taking our time here with Maradona, a bit of R1 dribbling, went for like a low driven there. Unfortunately, good save from the keeper. Obviously, nobody has the playstyle yet. R1 dribbling, trying to recycle to the edge, one extra pass in, to Puskas. Crazy, this Casillas, man, every time I play the guy, he's just pulling off these incredible saves. Like, I don't know how to beat him, I really don't. Taking our time again with the R1 dribbling. You can see a lot of it is just getting in space. Just quick passes where possible. Went for a driven pass there. Sometimes they can just sort of glitch their way through. But you see in this 4-2-3-1 here how secure we are. Like, even when our opponent gets the ball back, we just have our CDMs in shape, the back four's intact, and we're just here, like, with our attackers going at the guy. It's a nightmare to play against. Recycle the ball back in, looking for those driven pass opportunities again. We will fizz it into Puskas. Beautiful L1 stop, just to turn, and then we do find the back of the net. This guy's really struggling to deal with it, but you can see the general way I'm playing. I do get mentions on stream as well, because I'm not abusing some of the real meta stuff, you know, like the Travellas, the outside the box shots. I do just sort of play football. Obviously, there is some stuff I abuse, like I use the sprint boost and things like that. But for the most part, we're playing at a very high level here by using just simple fundamentals, which I think a lot of you guys, you know, would enjoy trying to do yourself. Here, nice sprint boost. We fake the Travella there. The skill moves definitely seem to be feeling a little bit more responsive right now, which is a real positive. Beautiful. Looking to reset. Okay then, I honestly have no idea. That's meant to be like Team of the Year Ousmane Dembele, losing control of a basic dribble and it going out for a goal kick. Not what you want to be seeing. Beautiful. Centre back steps up, sending our winger Ousmane on the run. We got Puskas making a little run inside as well. We're actually not going to use that. We're going to go all the way back to the edge of the box. Went for that low driven shot as well there. But you can see here, this guy is getting caught in the 95 depth squeeze. He cannot get out if his life depended on it. R1 dribbling now, Maradona, low driven. And just like that, we do find the back of the net. Beautiful. We're going to jump into another game. Let's go. Alright, so we'll see if we can get this guy to rage quit as well. That would be ideal. We're going to go for the same again. Same sort of play style. It's all I really do. I just play like normal football for the most part. I think it's quite a good style to watch as well. Like, I have had people say that. Because it's a lot of just like pass and move, these triangles. And you can do it, you know, to a really high level. I'm hitting like some rank 1s and stuff, you know, without abusing like these Travellas and some of the crazy stuff that you'll see like the pros doing. It just makes the game, for me, like a lot more enjoyable. You know, obviously I could probably do a bit better if I was hitting green time Travellas from 35 yards, but, you know, maybe it's something I should add in for champs. But when I'm just chilling and playing like this, I just like playing sort of normal stuff. That whole attack, just my AI really just threw me off there. What I will say though, in terms of this gameplay patch, I'm not really noticing anything different at all. I'll be completely honest with you. The gameplay is like not great right now, but I don't think that's the patch. I think it's just EA being EA. R1 dribbling into a low driven, and that is absolutely shocking from Zidane. I actually can't believe he's missed the target from that. That's crazy. We do use an offside trap. Raise that line nice and high. Even on the 95 depth, I'm still like manually triggering them as well. Just to add like a bit of extra pressure. You can see that is the issue. Like if your opponent does a bit of magic, they can find themselves in a great position. However, oh, that is a really good press from him. Keeper movement needed. Nope. He finds the back of the net. It's poor from me, to be fair. Like, if I'm losing the ball where I did, I've got to expect that I'm probably going to concede. We'll see if we can work something with Maradona. I don't know why he is feeling so slow on the ball. Like, it's bizarre. Like, he's sprinting and he's just getting caught by everybody. Taking our time, looking for that driven pass. That is the ultimate way of breaking your opponent down in a setup like this. You're creating those triangles. It's good from the opponent, to be fair. Our second man press has done absolutely nothing there. That is insane. Opponent's cut the ball back, and just like that, he finds himself 2-0 up. And now we're in a real game now. Find ourselves 2 down. And you can just get sucker punched on this game. You really can. Taking our time. Pretty sure he was onside. Unless I'm going crazy. I was literally looking at him and he looked level. Take our time once again. There's so much time left in the game that there's not really any cause for panic. Like, we're sort of chilling. In FC 25, like, there is just always goals. So, sends it down on a run in behind. We're trying to get Puskas to move. This guy's, like, spamming the offside traps as well, which makes it really difficult to actually build up on the edge of the box. We'll recycle the ball back. Maradona is feeling stiff right now. Like, I don't know what is happening to my Maradona. He feels so clunky. It's insane. This guy may well find himself free up. No, we've recovered well. Driven pass into the cam. Trying to send Maradona. The issue is right now he seems useless. I don't know what's happening. We get the ball to Zidane. Fake the player lock. Bit of R1 dribbling. Recycle back to the edge. Into Usman. And we do find the back of the net. Beautiful. So we do break our opponent down well there. Using that second man press once again whilst trying to manually mark his passing options. Step in, make the tackle. Beautiful. Player lock to find the through ball down the line. And he has used a tactical foul thing. Fantastic. If he didn't there, we were actually in a really good area. Taking our time once more. Driven past. Beautiful. Not really any option on here, sadly. So we're going to have to just wait. Oh, we've worked it so well. Ah, it's unlucky. That's really unlucky. We'll take the throw-in. That's absolutely fine. Nice. Bit of R1. You see, I used this R1 dribbling a lot. It can get you out of some, like, really tricky situations, like when you're under pressure. Went for a double tap there. Beautiful little give and go. Looking for a cutback. Not always easy to find. One touch into Zidane, and just like that, we are back into the game. And I feel like possibly one more goal, and this guy might just be fed up and want to leave. Hopefully, anyway. Using that second man press once again. Got to be careful. Mark the runners in behind. This would be a disgusting kickoff, to be honest with you. Just felt like I couldn't get near the guy, like, for that whole kickoff. It's insane. Absolutely insane to me. Driven pass out wide. Man, it's just one of them frustrating games where, like, the smallest things go your opponent's way. And you're just like, yeah, good tackle. Called Usman short. We'll try and get him on a run now. That is an awful, awful ball. I actually wanted that to Dembele. Get the ball out wide. Send Puskas on a run. Little sprint boost. Literally got no boost there. I don't know what is happening. It feels like my players are slower. That is what I'm noticing, like, in these last 2 games. Now, like I say, I don't know whether that's the patch or, like, whether the gameplay is just heavy right now, but it's not ideal. My sprint boots feel awful. Like, it just feels heavy. Like, Maradona trying to run in behind, and he just feels like he's overweight. It's tough. But we'll see what we can do. See if we can get back into the game in the second half. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully we can at least come out of here not losing the game. That would be something. Second man press ends up winning us the ball back there. You see, what I try to do is we're sort of sticking in shape, and you're using that second man press to apply pressure onto the ball. Whilst you're doing that, you're using the player that you're manually controlling to either sort of cut the passing lane or to just apply more pressure but from a different angle. That's sort of like what you're going for here. Maradona, I'm telling you right now, that is not the card I've been using on my account. It just isn't. It feels shocking. And I'm not normally one that's like players are changing, because I believe that for the most part players just play to what their stats say. But I don't know what, it genuinely, you know, like when you face a PC hacker and your players feel like they can't run. Like, that's my Maradona right now. I don't know what is happening to him. It's crazy. It feels so bad. Anyway, get the ball on the edge. Try to double tap pass it down in there. It could have potentially worked. Maybe a bit ambitious, though. Good press from us there. We're going to lose the header, sadly. Opponent recycles back to his goalkeeper. Use that second man press again. Make sure that he doesn't have any easy opportunities in behind here. We will step in manually, press the tackle button, and we can play our way out. This guy he's a lot better than the original opponent we played. I will give him that. Driven pass in. Beautiful. Waited for the option. Uzman. I should have... No, man. I've just absolutely choked. That is embarrassing. At the same time, it was so unresponsive of Uzman. Like, the whole thing just threw me off. That is so annoying, bro. It's so annoying. I've got to be scoring there, to be fair. Just have to be. But at the same time, I feel like I got screwed because Uzman just didn't respond like when I was running in on goal. Crazy. Anyway... we'll see if we can build up another attack. Uzman there, feeling a lot quicker. That's nice. We like to see it. We sort of waste the opportunity. We'll use that offside trap, get the line high. Got to make sure that we're sticking on Rashford, I think it is. We'll step in with Stones, win the ball. We're getting the better of this guy. Like, I'm winning the ball back and stuff. We just need to take one of our chances, to be honest with you. This crouch is doing absolute work for him. I don't know what is going on. But he's like dropping deep, winning the ball back. Like, it's insane. He went for like a low driven there. Didn't quite happen for him. Taking our time. Recycle. Get the ball into our cam. Into the striker. A little bit of shield in there. Trying to send Zidane on a run. Give our opponent something to think about. Issue right now is this guy's line is like so high. It's very difficult to actually get anything going. It's AI stepping in, winning stuff. It's just it's a real frustrating one, this. It really is. This guy is just, yeah, he's sitting in shape well. It's just hard to break it down. It just really is. He's got like this crouch playing almost out wide. It's a very weird one. Player lock ball. We get the ball down the line. Feels slow and sluggish there, Zidane. Okay. We'll try and find Uzman. That's the sort of ball. I just feel like that should be working. Like, there's space in behind there. And I feel like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And that sort of thing, like, really throws someone off like me who plays on muscle memory. and I just don't know what to expect, you know, whether it's going to work or not. Really weird. Good ball down the line there. Fizz the ball into our cam. Another driven pass. Play the through ball. Looking for Puskas now. Bit of R1 dribbling. And there we go. We do find the back of the net, thankfully. And let's not get kick-offed again, please. That would be ideal. We do win the ball back. Lovely. We'll send the ball down the line. Recycle it into Puskas. Lining up a sprint boost now. Outside of the foot. Boom. That is how you turn a game around. Beautiful, man. Now, we just don't get kick-off, see out the game, and we've won it. Which I think, overall, is probably deserved. Like, we've made a few mistakes and stuff, but... Okay. Let's see out these last 10 minutes with no drama, please. That would be amazing. I don't want to see anything weird happening. No kick-off goal here. You know, no Peter Crouch flick-ons. Nothing weird, please. Got to make sure that we're marking the runners in behind. The second man press does win us the ball back. We will use the little player lock here. Fizz the ball into our cam. And from here, we can just calm it down a little bit. A bit of game management, as we like to call it round here. We will keep the ball. Make sure that we're not giving anything stupid away. And potentially now, we'll kill off the game here. Ball roll scoop all the way back. Unlucky. I should have delayed the pass. He marked it really well. How is he getting the ball back there, man? Offside trap. Make sure that we're getting the line high. Nothing easy for him to work with. Beautiful. We absolutely take it. We take the tactical foul there with Skelly. He's whipped it all the way in. Green timed his header as well. This guy, this would be a good win. He's actually a bit of a sweat, to be honest with you. 89 minutes now from this point. You shouldn't really be letting your opponent touch the ball. You know, if you're serious about getting wins on this game, you have to do what your opponent would do to you, unfortunately, which is just keep the ball. So, there we go. GG's. Hopefully, this gave you an indication, you know, of how I'm playing. Also on this current patch. But guys, I appreciate you. I'll catch you on the next one. And peace.